When they told me the clinical trial or hospice, it was a no-brainer for me. If I could help the process along, be someone that could take these drugs and get the data necessary to save other lives, I was all in.
Rick and I met, I was a senior in high school. It's been a whirlwind ever since, 47 years later.
We have 3 children, 3 grandchildren. The cancer started manifesting in very different ways. Nausea, lack of sleep. I had increased pain in my lower body. That's when my wife and I became very concerned.
He was diagnosed with metastatic clear cell kidney cancer, and he was incredibly sick when I met him. Our feeling was that getting Rick onto immunotherapy early was going to be the best course of action.
When Dr. Campbell started talking about it, it made a lot of sense. They were having great successes with other cancers. It was a clinical trial with a combination of 2 drugs, nivolumab and Avastin.
Dr. Campbell very quickly showed me that I wasn't just a statistic or number. Being an engineer, really close to science in my field, I really feel it's a privilege to be involved in these studies. My middle daughter, Melanie, she was very special in our lives. And getting on this trial, my focus was on her and my wife, not wanting to leave them behind.
Rick's response to immunotherapy treatment was dramatically fast. When he first started therapy, he said, something is going on that's very different. By the time I saw him 2 weeks later, he said he wanted to go back to work. When he actually went for surgery after just 6 weeks of therapy, there was no evidence of cancer left in an 11-centimeter tumor.
The side effects they were very minimal compared to what I had been going through with the cancer itself. I feel great. They use the term super responder. I like to think of it in my head, I'm super cured. Nothing is resurfaced. Right now, we're just readjusting our lives to the recent death of our daughter. Getting over this cancer, I feel so grateful that I was around to help my wife through that experience. To sit here today, having more grandchildren has been just a real joy. It's just opened up a whole new world for me.
One day we asked Dr. Campbell, is this going to crop back up? His answer to us was, the farther you get down the road, the better, because the more tools we'll have in our tool belt. The Cancer Research Institute is doing amazing work in the field of immunotherapy by education, awareness. For us, it's not so much of a stretch to think that maybe someday we could turn all of our T cells into supermen and not get cancer. Wouldn't that be a beautiful world?